Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Here we are,
Hi.
live and alive in the Monday Morning Cooking Club kitchen. It is, of course, Monday morning, and many of you don't know this, but this is take 2 of our Facebook Live video because we recorded a whole fantastic 17 minutes with no sound, and guess whose fault it was? So I didn't remember that if you record Facebook Live with your volume on silent, like your phone on silent, it doesn't.
There's no volume.
But then what happens when the phone rings?
Well, then we'll hear it. So hopefully no one ring me in the next 10 minutes.
No calls,
so we're going to go
please.
quick because we can't do it all again. But we're
And
going to do...
maybe all the people that liked us for the first one enjoyed seeing us and not hearing us.
So maybe that's something we've got to think about for the future. But we're going to try to cut out the stuff that we really didn't need to say anyway and just concentrate on the stuff we do need to say.
So this is like the edited version.
Exactly. So this is the better edited version.
much better.
And if there's no sound in this, can someone who's watching us please say yes, there's sound? Just tell us so that we can just stop now if there's not.
Or tell us you prefer us without.
So we...
Shut. You know.
Oh, sorry.
She's got to go, but I'll just tell you where we've been and what we've been doing. We've been to... Oh no, I won't. Let's just go and show what Natty's doing quickly. Shall we do that?
You're not
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Okay, I'm in charge of the camera. It makes me boss for the day.
Oh, sorry. Wrong oven.
Surprise! So, if you want to learn how to blind bake, you have to look to it backwards at our mute one. It's hard, isn't it?
Okay, so talk about blind baking for a second. So we're blind baking this.
So, can everyone see, just while it's in the oven, that there are these funny little things on top of a piece of baking paper? They are baking beads, and they weigh down the pastry. And
I want to know why you need to weigh down the pastry.
What do you want to take?
because
the whole thing out?
otherwise you get bubbles and stuff.
Again.
This is Natanya's faux pas number 2.
Always put it on a tray.
Yes.
You want me to do it? Have
Yeah.
I got more
I can't.
Confidence.
I can't lift it out. It's so
what
delicate.
really happens in the Monday Morning Cooking Club kitchen. This is it.
It's true. We spend all day asking Lisa to do things for us. I thought
Okay,
that was
this
your
looks
choice.
really well blind baked. So the idea is you want the pastry to be cooked through pretty much before you go to the next level. Because if you put a liquid filling in and the pastry's not cooked, it really won't cook.
You're in
So-
silhouette. I need to move around,
All right. So
but
I'm
I've got
putting
an
that
oven door
here.
open.
Okay. Now let's go back. Look at the cheese. Can we look at the cheesecake?
Just let me come around.
I'm going to remove the beads and the paper and then put it back in the oven just for 5 more minutes to brown.
And I've also been baking a cheesecake. I think the timer went off. Did someone press that a minute ago?
It
Yes.
looks really great.
Ah, I thought it was my
But the
timer.
oven
Oh.
light makes it look like it's having a religious
Cool. See, it's
awakening.
Still not cooked. So can you see that wobble? I think it's. Oh, you know what?
Don't cheesecakes need to
Yeah,
wobble
I
a
think
little
it actually,
bit?
I'm going to check my phone.
Maybe
Oh, that is
5
my
minutes.
phone. Uh-oh.
5 minutes. Hi, Karen. Thanks, Karen, and thanks, Judy.
Can they
and
hear us?
can you hear us?
Have we got
Hello,
volume?
hello.
Send us some love.
Yes, we can hear you. Message someone. Really good.
It's like talking from outer space.
Okay, so what sort of a tray do you need?
And this
was my birthday cake.
Marilyn and Lynn's birthday cake. Lynn's
Oh,
not
Selena
here today,
writes
but-
she can hear us.
Oh, thanks,
Thank you, Selena.
So this is like
Oh.
the
I can be 50-something all over again.
Okay, so the funny thing is that we made a cake, as you can see. We tested a walnut cake for Marilyn's birthday, which was yesterday. Happy birthday, Marilyn.
Thank
and
you.
Lynn's birthday, Lynn's not here today. Lynn's birthday, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And you can see we've already done it because we've already eaten half of it.
And it was so good. It was
we
so
have to
good.
celebrate.
I ate most of that.
This is what happens. We bake something and then we test it. See how much we need to eat before we know if it's yes or no.
Well, we say, I think so, and then we have an excuse to have another sliver
So
and
you're
another
going to blow it
sliver.
out again. This time blow it out for Lynn and then we'll sing again.
I'm going to video while you
That was
do that.
amazing.
Ready?
Ready? Oh, so
Oh,
delicate.
and look, she didn't even blow the icing sugar
Here
off
we
onto
are.
Lisa.
Okay, so
Make
this
a
one's
wish
for
would have been-
Lynn. Happy birthday, Linny.
And now we'll have to
I'm not
taste it
sure-
again.
I'm not sure how much more I can eat. It's
Okay.
a really,
So
really nice
we actually like
gluten-free
it.
walnut
Yeah.
cake.
And it's going around to the next. It's going on to the next round. This cake.
Can you see that?
Hi, Benita And Benita says happy birthday to you. And so does
thank you,
Selena.
Benita.
Oh, there's lots of birthday wishes coming through. See what happens when we've got volume?
It's good, isn't it? It feels like health food, actually, because all it is eggs and walnuts. Seriously, I'm not joking. And a little bit of sugar. There's 100 grams in that cake. Is that a lot?
No.
In the scheme of cakes and things, there's nothing in it. Seriously, eggs, sugar, vanilla, walnuts. That's it.
Robin's wishing you happy birthday.
And it's healthy omega-3 fats, and it's low GI from the nuts.
This is a health cake.
Can we think of any other validation that I can eat? all
I think
these
we should
cakes
just
there?
mother it in cream. Because full fat
Cream.
dairy is great for you too.
And just in the background, we have Cooper the Wonder Dog in the background over there.
Oh, he heard you.
Okay, so let's go top. We've got some things we want to share with you today, quickly.
Okay, well, you go there and I shall follow.
Right. So, what we're excited about is that we bought 3 new cookbooks this week that we want to share with you and tell you about because they all mean something to us. And I'm going to start with this one because I've been following Dennis the Prescott on Instagram.
I love that name.
I know, his Instagram is amazing. His photos are mouth-watering.
Yeah.
And he's put out this book which I ordered, and I think it's a really great book actually. It's beautifully photographed, great stories. Dennis is Canadian, for those who have been asking where he's from. He's from Canada. And we're going to start by making which one were we going to make? Oh yes, the roasted tomato soup, which I've got to show you. I've lost the page now.
While you're looking-
Look at that picture. That's my favourite picture.
That's because I've made that picture.
Because we love hands
Isn't
in
that
photos.
beautiful? It's
a
gorgeous.
really gorgeous
though.
Lovely,
picture.
lovely.
So I'm going to find the roasted tomato, which you don't really need to see, but that's where I'm going to start.
While you're looking for that, I want you to know that Karen Moscow is in love with Cooper. We are too, Karen. He's the second best dog in the whole world after mine.
And mine, thank you very much.
And I don't have one, so I don't get a vote.
See, in take one I had the page, and now I don't, so forget that. Okay,
So
go.
we'll move on. This is the book from Jelena from the restaurant in LA, and they've got a sister bakery.
I'm just going to come in close.
Called Justa, and Travis Lett is the chef that has put this book together, and he has this mouth-watering strawberry and rhubarb polenta crisp, which just looks amazing, and all those juices ooze out of the mixture and down the sides.
I
It's
am
really
discovering crumbles with different toppings, not oats, not flour.
good. Yeah.
I think it's the new crumble.
So this
But
is
also
polenta.
the bottom is so good. Strawberry and rhubarb is such a
Such a-
fabulous combination.
Yeah,
Such a good
delicious.
And there's beautiful rhubarb around. If you're in Sydney, I've seen it in the fruit shops. You should really get yourself some. And
Peak season now.
If you need some inspiration, this is our recipe. It's a strawberry rhubarb cobbler from our fourth book. It's always about the food, just in case you want to. Oh, third, sorry. Third.
What did she say? Fourth floor.
Getting ahead of myself, yeah.
getting
But this is a fabulous recipe. So
It is a great recipe.
everyone should get their rhubarb.
I love strawberry and rhubarb together. Sometimes I do it with mascarpone into a trifle, which is an idea I got out of a Neil Perry cookbook a long time ago.
Do the topping, just the roasted strawberries and rhubarb together.
Yeah.
On porridge for breakfast.
So just back to Dennis' book for a second. So this is the recipe, the roasted tomato soup, which is what I'm going to make as soon as I have time to cook something other than Monday morning cooking club stuff. But
Next
this looks
year.
Fantastic, yes. I'll be making this in 2024. And one more book that I've got to talk about today, which is Happy and Whole from Magdalena Rose. I've had my eye on it for a few months. It came out same time as ours. And Magdalena's a gorgeous girl, to say the least, who lives in Byron Bay, which appeals to me. And she lives I know what you see on Instagram, we all like to believe it, but she's got this gorgeous little boy and feeds him the most lovely food, and it's quite inspiring to watch her cook for him. And so this is all about that sort of stuff. And what we love in this book is another crumbly thing, but of course it's healthier than perhaps.
It's funny how the notion of what's healthy has changed so much since our kids were toddlers.
True.
I was reminded the other day that I used to buy those from a packet cheese crackers that you split in two, cheese biscuits, and I thought they were healthy because they weren't a sugary
What
biscuit.
cheese biscuits?
I don't know. Adam or Eliza, you need to ring with the name of the biscuit. It was
I
like an
think I know
Arnott's
what.
cheese biscuit.
So Sorry, Natty, I have to borrow your glasses because I can't see the page number. Isn't that terrible?
Can I just
And I'm looking
see
for, is it a crumble I'm looking for? See, in take one of this Facebook Live, we had all the pages ready. We were
This
ready.
is really unprepped. Disorganised.
Sorry.
Well, while they're doing that, I'll just come over here somewhere else. Natty's doing something. I'm not quite sure what. What are you doing, Natty?
Just rolling out. I've made the base for my crostata, which is over
Oh, yeah.
and now out of the oven, blind baked.
Yes.
I'm going to fill it with the ricotta filling, and then on top, I'm just getting this, rolling out some more extra pastry to make strips crisscross across.
Is this a crostata?
Yes.
A cheese one, not a jam one.
It is crostata di ricotta e cioccolato.
Ah.
My Italian accent.
So for anyone who needs to know, Natty is she's on a mission to find the best crostata in the world. I'm going to come over to you so we've got decent light.
So, I think
Here we
that
go.
cheesecake looks ready. I think we should take it out.
I do too.
So this is what we're going to make from Magdalena's book, and it's called a buckwheat and winter fruit crumble, and we just thought it looked beautiful. And I actually promised Marilyn that when we get back, some of us are going on holidays. After holidays, we're going to make this in the kitchen because it's right up Marilyn's alley.
It is right up my alley. In fact, while we were off air, I was flicking through this book and I could have earmarked 10 recipes.
I just want to.
Got a few cracks.
This is what I like in a cheesecake.
That's beautiful.
I always
Yes.
like to do
Yeah.
that to see how. And
You don't want it to be dry.
No,
It kind
you
of
don't.
keeps setting as it cools
Like
down.
if you were to eat it now, it would be not cooked enough.
I'm just
right?
going to come over where I can get
You
in
can see,
with
can I
good
show you?
light.
It's coming away from the sides nicely, just. It's soft in the middle, and it's a bloody big cake, isn't it?
It's like a cafe
beautiful,
size.
It's huge, and the
Huge.
crumble on the top, and the cracking on the top. So let's talk Florentines quickly.
So,
So these are the Florentines that I made this morning with almonds, little flaked almonds and pistachios, and they look beautiful.
They look
I've still
great.
got to drizzle chocolate over it and put chocolate on the bottom, but they look really nice and they've held together very nicely. No flour, so they're gluten.
I'm having a good day.
And this one is a Florentine in a slab, which needs to get cool, and then we're going to put chocolate on it and put it in the fridge. And hopefully that'll be great.
Break it up into shards.
Yeah, it's like a
Nice.
rustic, it's still quite
Selena
soft.
wants to know if we're going to do a crumble in our next book.
Yeah, I think we will.
I think we are, Selena. I think we're just going to have a crumble day where we test about 100 different crumbles.
So, if anyone has a fabulous crumble recipe out there, whether it's a recipe from their mother, grandmother, aunt, or it's just something that they have come across themselves, we would love to hear from you. We're looking for recipes for our 4th cookbook.
And what's hard is that we've got a lot of recipes, but we don't know what we don't know. And so we actually need you to show us recipes from the Jewish diaspora, sweet recipes from the Jewish diaspora, but we need them to be unusual, I guess, now.
And if you send us a message on Facebook, private message, or email us through the website, we'll give you the link to find out where you can upload your recipes. But we'd love to see them because the more recipes, the better it is. I just want to tell you quickly, can we come over here, girls? I just want to talk about our trip to LA because we started before, but we didn't finish. Yeah, you can. So one of the many highlights, we had an amazing week in LA launching our book there. It's now available in the US on Amazon. One click and it's yours, and you don't have to wait any longer. So it's really exciting. It sounds like an ad, doesn't it?
I know.
didn't mean it.
Hi, Esther. Sorry to interrupt. Hi, Esther. Esther's just
So,
joined in.
We can't talk today. I'm sort of like away with the fairies a bit. Sorry.
It's because it's take 2. All the words are being used.
What would you like to
I
say?
want to say that first we went to Universal Studios and did a day of filming there for the Hallmark Channel, a show called Home and Family TV. If there's anyone out there watching this on Facebook now or later who saw us on Hallmark TV, on their TV, we would love to hear from you. We've got the clip, of course, on our YouTube channel, but we'd love to know who watched it live. It was lots of fun and we made lots of friends. Then we did 2 amazing book signings at our favourite gourmet food store, Jones on 3rd.
Hi, Joan.
Oh, and I thought I was looking around, is Joan here? Did she just walk in? And they were gorgeous, really beautiful events. We did 2 fabulous cooking classes at Dana Slatkin, Beverly Hills.
Shout out to Dana.
Hey,
Thank you,
for
Dana.
watching. That was really great classes. And of course, shout out to Melissa Mayo for hosting a wonderful charity event for us, which rounded off a really pretty good week. Plus lots of eating and drinking.
Oh, lots of eating and drinking.
And lots and lots of drinking.
And very good coffees.
Lots of responsible drinking.
We had a great time.
Very good.
So that's the America trip. We've got a few exciting things coming up. In August, we're going to Melbourne. We'll tell you more about that on the Facebook page in due course. Our Gewurzhaus cooking class in Melbourne is unfortunately sold out. Well, fortunately for the people in it, but unfortunately for anyone else.
Hi Sam, thanks for tuning in.
We will... Sorry, is that our Sam? He's in the other room. That's hilarious. Sam's home studying and he's also watching Facebook Live. Go back to studying, Sam. Anyway, more on our Facebook page, more on our Instagram. We've got a competition coming up soon, so please tune into Facebook. Keep watching to see, I don't mean keep watching this video, I mean keep watching Facebook to see what the competition will be.
And please like our posts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a little heart.
And share. We want to spread the love
Yeah. So
as
remember, this
thick
is-
and far and wide as
Exactly.
possible.
So this is Facebook Live, and we'd love you to please like and share, because then we can grow this wonderful cooking community that we're part of, and we feel very, very happy to be right in the middle of. So happy cooking, everyone. We're gonna sign
I'm
off
really
now.
no, you can't sign off because I
okay.
keep getting distracted by what Natty's doing. She's doing
know,
these
the
very
little
cute
twists.
little twists.
I saw it on.
Okay, I'm not gonna spend too long because people want to go and get on with their day. Do they?
Does any-
This is their day. We part of
This
it.
is our
Look
day.
at that. And we'll show you a photo of the finished product. Have a look on
So
Insta
this makes
later on.
Maddie the twisted sister.
Can I tell you, speaking of Jackie's jokes, am I allowed to say the best joke?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
about context.
No, we'll tell the
You can
context.
tell it.
Tell the context. So we were making beautiful, sweet pieces of lamb in a tagine, and I thought that if we stopped for just a minute, we could say, that was the silence of the lamb. Doesn't
That'll be the
work.
phone. That'll be the
I
phone.
think we should round it off, please.
I just had to hang up on that person.
Yeah.
Okay,
Rounding
sorry
up.
if you just rang my home. We've just been hung up. Okay, we're winding up. Time to go. It's
Bye,
been
guys.
fun. Bye.